Hello everyone and welcome to 2 to 3 years ago. We are going back in time in some videos that I found that never made it to this channel and I want to share with you. And also you get to see how far our garden has come along, because this is what it used to look like. We had a big hole in the ground where I started to dig a 10-foot wide circle so I could put the trampoline in the ground, and I couldn't do it because it just caused me so much pain. And yeah, and it was at the time when I was trying to sort of like get diagnosed with what was wrong with me. But the garden was just a mess. Like everywhere you looked, it was unkept. There was no purpose for anything. It was just things were there that just didn't need to be there. The trampoline had gone over into the garden behind because we had a massive storm. Nerf guns, that's still happening to this day. And every time, see, this is evidence. I mean to do things, and I say, you know, this has got to happen. And does it happen? Does it? Because I was saying in my last garden video of how my garden is today that I was going to get Alex to sort out those Nerf guns. And I've told him he's got to sort out those Nerf guns. He's like, I want to keep all of them. I like them all. They've all got a purpose. And I'm like, oh, where are we going to keep them? I noticed that someone did say about doing a thing on the fence where the guns can hang, which is a really cool idea. I wanted to do that for his bedroom. But yeah, he's just got so many. Literally the whole garden would be covered in Nerf guns. So it looks like, I'm just going with the flow here, because this video is just music, there's no voiceover whatsoever. I'm kind of guessing what I'm doing, but I think the poles to this have broken, and also the netting ring has also split, so it looks like I'm just taking them all apart. And if I'm not mistaken, my hair is actually purple and pink. Oh, I used to love my hair being purple and pink. It was my absolute favourite. I also went bright blue at one point, and there is a video of that. And it looks right, and the colour's beautiful, but my hair looks horrendous. It looks a mess. It looks unsightly, and it looks like a bush. And I cannot believe that I filmed myself in such a state. But don't worry, that delight is yet to come. So I'm collecting up all the rubbish from around the garden, because I think this is after Christmas, and the tree is in the middle of the garden there, the Christmas tree. So I believe this is like prepping for spring. And I clearly didn't get very far. Well, I did get far. I shouldn't put myself down like that, because I did get far. I remember doing so much. Like, this is just a bare lawn. This is a bare lawn. And that hole needed to be filled, and a pathway needed to be built in. And yeah, it was just an absolute jungle. It was a jungle. So I've been reading over the comments. I haven't replied to all of you just yet, because it's a Sunday, and Sundays for me are my busiest days, because I have to get everything prepped for the following day, which is school stuff. So it's endless washing and ironing. But I've been reading over your comments, and I just love the fact that you're all on board for like ghost hunting. I flipping love it. Like, me and Alex have put together everything we need. We're doing our first one next weekend. Cannot wait. And it won't be on this channel. It will be on a completely different one. So it's literally going to be a channel dedicated to paranormal activities, ghost hunting, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm so excited. But I've had so many things happen. Hello, Panzer. I've had so many things happen in my life that I wish I could go back and experience again, because you just see things differently every time these things happen. I've actually seen things. I've witnessed things flying around rooms. I've witnessed my bedroom when I was a child be literally thrown around the room. And yeah, I've had some quite scary experiences. But as I've got older, because I'm not scared like I used to, I crave that fear again. Like, look at me go. Minecraft, eat your heart out. Look at me go. I should be in a new Minecraft movie. Yes, I should. Thank you very much. I will be digging up my little blocks and popping them in. I should add Minecraft sound effects over this. That would have been flipping hilarious. But as I was saying, now I'm older, and I'm not because I've experienced so many things in the past growing up, I'm not scared. And I want to feel that. I want to feel that fear. I want to be in that moment where I'm just like, okay, I'm absolutely terrified now. I think I'm going to wet myself. And yeah, I'm craving it. But also at the same time, I want to find things out. It's not just about being scared and things like that. It's actually about having those experiences and finding things out and puzzling things together and having that joy that you've just spent that time puzzling things out. And I really, really like that. And Alex is like me. He's got a very good puzzling brain. He likes to be detective. Yes. So I've been making a start on the pathway here. I can see Simba plodding about, following me all over the place. And I remember thinking I need to sand and fit this properly. It was only going to be a temporary thing, but at the same time I was like, it really needs to be like properly done. Like surely I need to put like sand down, build a sand, put the slabs on, but holy moly, still out there, still going strong. My little pathway has worked well, and I wanted the soil to put into the hole. I needed to fill my hole. It needed filling. It's a big hole as well. Cave pin one. Wide open it was, wide open. But thankfully that hole no longer exists and it's all filled in, and I'm just waiting for the grass. I love those tips you've been giving me about getting the grass to grow. Really, really pleased with that. Thank you so much. Have been on it, I'll add. But yeah, just how things were. Oh, look at the old shed. That was a shed Nick built. That was the first shed he built, and he built that from scratch himself as well. And it held longer than the one we got from a shop. So it was still there, going strong, blending in with the old posts at the back, fence panels. Yes. But that soon came down, and we've now got the summer house. But all of that whole back bit there had to be cemented first, which he got on with. I left him to it. I was like, I can't. He ended up getting a mixer. He hired a mixer. I think it was like £10 a week or something. Just mixes it. Yeah. I could be wrong there. I could be thinking about the wheelbarrow. I don't know. But I'm just chucking as much dirt that I can find, trying to level up the garden as well. So it looks like I'm just digging around, but I am actually trying to level the garden out. And that is one really hard job to do, because this garden is been so slopey. I mean, look, you can see it all. Look at the hills and everything. The left side of the garden is sloping down to the right. And then when you get to the other side, it starts to slope in another direction. It was just an absolute nightmare. But looking back on it, I think, Christ, I did that. I did that. I'm half expecting to chase a cocky's leg on that bag, and I would have been absolutely fuming. Fuming. Yes. I don't want to put my hands in dog pee-pee. Nor peepees. So Alex came out and he was kicking the ball around, and I do remember this was irritating me because he kept kicking it towards me, and I was like, Alex, please stop. Alex, can you please stop kicking the ball near me? I said, if you're going to kick me in the head. He's like, no, I won't. I think he did at one point. I think he hit me in the head. Minecrafting yet again. Yes. What character would I be? I don't know, because I don't play Minecraft. I only know bits of it. I'd be a creeper. That's what I'd be. Or a zombie. Yes. What's that one that goes, all the time? That would be me. I like that. Yeah. But anyway, there is no way near enough soil that's going to fill this hole. And I do need to get the stuff that's in the hole out. So, I do remember doing a tip run. And I remember doing it in my old car. But I don't think it's in this video because we are coming to the end of it. And in that video, I remember talking as well. So I'm still going through them. I'm going to share them with you. But I wanted to start with the first one. I'm quite happy with my little pathway so far. Yeah, just showing you that it works. Look, it works. You can walk up and down it. You wouldn't have known that worked if I didn't walk up and down it and show that to you. Would you? Hey? Look at me go. That coat, right? I loved that coat. Got it from Primark in the men's section. I think it was like £9. And I adored it. I lived in it. Like, it was my absolute favourite. It was just the perfect coat for me. And I remember chucking it out, and I really regretted it. The reason I chucked it out is because the zip broke. But I really regretted it, and I spent ages on Vinted trying to find that coat again, and I found it. £2.50, almost like new. It's absolutely immaculate. So if you see me wearing that coat in my latest videos, it's not the same one. I got another one off Vinted. Yes, and I treasure it. I absolutely treasure it. It's a men's coat from Primark from like 3 years ago. And it's the best. Might be 4 years, actually. But yeah, I think this is pretty much all I've done in this video. I say that. I've done quite a bit. But yeah, look at the state of that. Look at it. Jensen's come out to play, and I'm just like, oh, look how far I've got. So happy with myself. No, the garden is still an absolute tip, and we've got metal poles at the side of the steps. And Jensen's trying to level that side out, bless his heart. He's like, I will do this. I will do it. But there we go. There's part 1. Thank you so much. And I will show you the more that I found as I go through them. I will see you in my next one.